Man, y'all see what it is. We still in the blue room, right? That's how we rolling. Man, it was a movie. Shout out to Chrome 23. Um, I ain't gonna say great event. Okay event. Scale of 1 to 10. The event was probably a 6.5. Easy and Geechi definitely saved it. Um, Shout out to Remy. Shout out to Eazy. Shout out to Geechi. Hell of a battle. It was definitely a war. We got some things to talk about. It was definitely a movie. You see the intro. It was a movie. All right. Now roll the real intro. All right, had to switch it up, break out the old pen and the pad, because the boy had them notes. You know what I'm saying? We had that thing written down. You know what I'm saying? Got to get into it. Don't mind my shirt, man. I was frying chicken. You know what I'm saying? Didn't order out. You know what I'm saying? Actually got my ass in that kitchen and cooked some food. You hear me? So, all right. Out the gate, there was supposed to be a coin toss, but Eazy jumped right out there. He went first. So he comes out with it was a scheme about, what I'm saying, just trying to identify who Geechi is. And come out with, if your mom named you Marcus and your set named you Bay, who the fuck is Geechi Gotti? You know what I'm saying? That was like, just to open it up, that was light, it's cool. It was a whole thing. So you know what Eazy's one of his slogans is, there's a lesson in every bar, right? So he goes into where he predicted Gotti's whole material, basically. You know what I'm saying? And he basically broke it down as, he's going to do trending topics, Remy Ma, Pat Poose, Hurricane Dew, why he didn't go live, some Wild Philly angles, a gun title angle, and then he said, basically, I'm a drug dealer. I got behind Rock for a profit, and Rock was standing right there. Fire. That was fire shit. Next he had, which was this bar was it set the tone, basically. You know what I'm saying? He basically went and he attacked the angle before Gotti did. Basically, he was the first to address it. But the way he did it was, Jesus Christ. This is angle where he says, if you heard a nigga did something to me over a female and he ain't dead, it's probably because I still have the female. I'm talking about opening that thing up was crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Then he goes into, I knew I was allergic to seafood, but not no imitation crab. Cute, funny, but that was, what I'm saying? Whatever. He had another one. Your third round is what other people do. Knock it off. You don't have to call your man voicemail to hear his voice. Fuck it with me. It'll be a conference call. Shit. Had to stop my Reaper from doing taxes because he was claiming the kids. Fire. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much like majority of Eazy's first round. Now, what's interesting is had a debate about, talking about time. You know what I'm saying? Like what they're rapping for. So, you know what I'm saying? I also timed it as well. And this is times with crowd reaction included, right? This time reaction included, not excluded. I'm talking about included time reaction as well. Eazy first round was 8 minutes. 8 minutes, and that's including crowd reaction, right? Round 1 is on Gotti. Round 1, Gotti come out the gate. Come on, Rim. I know you ain't fucked this corny ass nigga. Right out the gate. I'm talking about first thing he said. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, let's get to it. You know what I'm saying? Now we got to fight. It's time to box. All right. He say, I'm glad she's helping you with your career. Let's see if this bitch can keep you alive. That was fire. I like that. He say, this nigga ain't nothing but a robot who had to learn how to mimic them answers. This Philly nigga, AI, it's serviceable. You know what I'm saying? It was serviceable. You know what I'm saying? It's all right. Then he had the, you know what I'm saying? He broke down what I said Philly. Then he broke down what Eazy was saying, like in the previous battle, something about, you know what I'm saying, about him selling drugs. He had to learn how to dance, do dance move. He had to cut a rug, you know what I'm saying, that type joint or whatever. So when he goes and when he says it, when he repeat the bar or whatever, I guess somebody in the crowd reacted to it and said, hey, well, that was fire. So this is the start of Geechi just talking randomly to the crowd and everybody around. He does this shit all fucking night long, right? So he tells the guy, like, shut up. You don't know nothing about no drugs. You wear glasses. What the fuck does that got to do with anything, bro? Like, what are we doing here? Like, shut up. You don't know what the fuck you talking about. Like, that wasn't fire. You don't know nothing about what you're talking about. Like, that's crazy, bro. So he goes, he say, you know what I'm saying? Basically talking about somebody I could see Eazy buying drugs. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had to go do the bank head, bounce to it. One of them was, you see him going to dope house, but this nigga taking too long to come out because he in there getting sturdy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was cringy. Like, okay. But he had, but the flip on it was like he had to learn how to, you know what I'm saying? First time he shot a gun, he had to learn how to dance himself. You say the op tried running, man. My Millie rocked him and he had to get his cabbage patched. That was fire as shit. He had another one. So much residue under my fingernails, they look like French tips. Man, you know what I'm saying? Like, Gotti was definitely talking, definitely fighting back. He had this thing where he was talking about smoking wet, where Eazy told Shine that, you know what I'm saying, he walked on water, so can I. And it was like, you ever had somebody smoke that water? He said, my OG died from smoking that water. And he said that he said until I became old enough to learn what Sherm was, I thought Cuz really died from drowning type shit. It was a long drawn out scheme. It was cool. It was serviceable. It's something that was like a head scratcher. I wanted to break it down, because like, who's telling the kid that someone died from smoking wet or water, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, how can you actually fathom that? You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's just like, you know, whatever. I ain't trying to be too nitpicky, but you know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, whatever. If you had dope, I took it from you. If you told people I robbed you, I came back looking for you. Fire. I never could have been a block captain. I didn't choose the block. The block chose me to end the round. Fire. That's serviceable. Geechi's first round. Geechi's first round was 12 minutes. That's including crowd reaction and him talking to fucking people in the crowd and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, 12 minutes. Second round's on Eazy. All right. He goes into breaking down Gotti's case. Like, at first it was like the initial start of it was, you know what I'm saying? It was like painting a picture, and it was like kind of like drawn out. But he breaking his case down, and he basically is like, you know what I'm saying, Gotti was supposed to turn himself in for a year, and he only did 14 days. And then he was like, he asked, you know what I'm saying, the person he was talking to, he's like, is there a program where you can only do 1% of your sentence? That was crazy. That was crazy as shit. Then he got more into the case because he had a co-defendant, you know what I'm saying, like, is his man's, and his man's was actually there. That's actually on the stage with Gotti. So it's something like, when you separate your case from your co-D, that means you trying to tell a different story. That was crazy. He said, I don't have no bars about you hiding behind a tree. I want to know if you hid behind branches of government. That was a good play on that whole situation. That was a good play on that. He had one, all these niggas are deal or no deal. A bunch of people with open cases. I like that. That was good. Then he goes into more like, you know what I'm saying, doing homework on Gotti, where he looked at the gangland video. It was like from Vice or something. He looked at the gangland video and he called him Geechi gossip. You know what I'm saying? Because in the gangland video, you know, he walking around to the spots in the hood like, yeah, cuz got shot right here. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. And he like, some of these niggas are referees because they got stripes for calling plays on both sides. Fire. Then Eazy, he was just like even going further with going into Gotti's business and life. Like he knows he was calling this man's whole family out by name. I'm talking about his mom, his dad, his baby mama, like by name. You know what I'm saying? And what are you saying? He was talking about he had child support issues. And he was like, man, you a fucking bum up there splitting money with Run when you should be splitting money with your son. That hit hard in the paint. I'm talking about hit crazy. Then he brought up his old man. His old man had something back in 86 or something. He brought that up just slightly. But then he goes, dad in court right now for stealing from churches. God punish you for what he did. He said, God punishing you for what your daddy did. That's why A-War keep whooping your ass. Nigga, I fell out, bro. I just died laughing. Like, what the That's fucking funny. He got some the coffee shit, you know what I'm saying? Talking about, you know what I'm saying, you have a problem with females. He's like, man, you the league owner and shit. Like, if coffee's supposed to headline your event, you know what I'm saying, you definitely supposed to kick out the bitches that she not cool with type situation. You know what I'm saying? So he only just briefly touched on that because that just happened basically. Then another one where he presented where he telling y'all that he knows what Geechi is gonna say. You know what I'm saying? He's predicting all his material and all his bars. He say all his big makers are stolen. All he do is take your best shit, flip it, and act like he wrote it. Keep that in mind, right? And that's pretty much how he closed it. I know he closed out with something else, but that's pretty much like how he closed it out. Decent round, very decent round. It's just way personal. It was definitely direct and way personal. So, good round. Now, Geechi Gotti's second round. Geechi Gotti's second round. And there's not too many people that I know is really calling it a 30. Like, if you really calling it a 30, like, you just definitely dick eating. I'm sorry at this point, you just are. But Geechi's second round. Matter of fact, let me go back one step. Eazy second round. 11 minutes. Like I said, including crowd reaction. 11 minutes. Alright. So, Geechi's second round. He's basically just talking crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, to paint the picture of like basically like what it is I'm saying. In the battle versus Lux, the problem like when they was in LA, when Lux entourage was, you know, I guess like getting chatty or whatever, and Gotti took offense to it and he's talking crazy, like, you know what I'm saying, you better get good, you know what I'm saying, you know where the fuck you at, like you get fucked up here, like he just talking crazy, like, you know what I'm saying, he spent like a good 2-3 minutes, you know what I'm saying, talking to a nigga he's not paid to talk to, you know what I'm saying. So in Geechi's second round, he does a lot of that. Like, it's more than like 2-3 minutes. Like, he does a lot of this shit. And I'm just like, bro, stop talking and just rap, bro. Like, fuck all that other shit, bro. Like, just rap, please. You know what I'm saying? So, I was yelling time. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why I was yelling time. Because I'm just like, bro, you're not talking about nothing, talking to everybody else about nothing. Then on top of the fact, like, in this round, your material is not really, like, on nothing. Truthfully. He has some shit, but it really wasn't on nothing. So, he starts out the second round about how Eazy was being put in gun titles and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? He goes with that angle, as predicted. know what I'm saying? He say we didn't give a fuck about your story until your name was in the titles. You know what I'm saying? Light. You see what I'm saying? Like, he goes to now this was funny as hell. He goes to this nigga is signed to everybody, URL, Lil Flip, and Remy Ma. What is you? Can't copy Cloverleaf Terror Squad? Bro, that shit had me weak too. That shit was funny as hell. Like, bro, the nigga, that shit was clever. He has all these male battle rappers in a male dominant sport. You had to join an all female league to be the face. That was good. I do this for the haves and haves not. When Pat punched you, we was all wondering if you had or had nots. That was fire. You know what I'm saying? He working. You know what I'm saying? He finally working now. But it's all spaced though. You know what I'm saying? Like these ain't just like back to back. These are spaced out. He talked about the whole, he brought up Hurricane Dew, of course. Talked about that. Broke it down like, you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying, she was there before the fame. She was, you know what I'm saying, pretty much like the breadwinner before you was, you know what I'm saying, started getting famous and everything like that. He say, she hated to see her nigga with an attitude. She always prayed you would take it easy, because he was beating on her, supposedly. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, she never spoke nothing about it. So, like I said, at this point, it's just alleged. You know what I'm saying? But that was fire, though. He said that smack fame made your head bigger. She didn't want to go online and bash you, but you put her out. You put her out the crib the moment you felt you was past due. That was fire, bro. That was fire. He ended the round. Not too impressive, but that was the end of Gotti's round. Now to show you what I'm talking about. All, like I said, all crowd reaction is included. All crowd reaction. I got to keep it iterating that. Gotti second round, 13 minutes. 13 minutes. Right? Where we at with it? Oh, we're on the third. Yeah, we're on the third. Third round's on Eazy. He opened up basically talking about, you know what I'm saying, basically just the whole setup of like the departure from URL and going against them and everything like that. So basically the setup was basically that, but the punch was I'm Will Smith and iRobot. I went against the machine to save y'all. That was fire. He goes, I went from your phone to your TV and somehow y'all don't mirror me. That was crazy. I like that setup. Another one, stop telling us that we got the same path in battle rap, our battle rap careers, cause we don't. We was wrecking with them niggas. You that I'm scared to battle on RBE type, threatened type of nigga. You made your league with a blessing from them niggas. I made my league cause I was stepping to them niggas. Bro, that nigga was talking, bro. You know what I'm saying? The nigga was really, really talking. He say, Geechi with the bundles was an illusion. That was your ex-chick with the hair. She just includes him. He say, these niggas just sold wigs. These niggas hair removed them. Something like that. But that was fire. He had the we play spades. That mean we can't he said we play spades, that means we count each bag and we'll go back if we don't bid right. I like that. That was cool. I watched my mom play Superman at her lowest lane. It's doable. I know you take that crippin' shit serious, but all I see is red flags. I like that one personally. Me personally, that was fire. I like that. Me personally, I like that. And that's pretty much Eazy second round. Eazy second round is only 10 minutes. That's with reaction. 10 minutes with reaction. All right. Pretty sure if you haven't already seen, already heard, already know, there's no reason to even talk about Geechi Gotti third round. That nigga went fucking apeshit ballistic. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be the fucking talk from the time this video posts until the next even fucking week. Like, Gotti went fucking ape shit, postal, ballistic. Like, he went crazy. You know what I'm saying? And I commend him. You know what I'm saying? Hell of a job. There is no reason to even really get to that. I ain't really write no bio. After that point, after he started, like, this what it was for me in the third. Where it started at for me was, he said he talking to Remy. He tell Remy, he say, I'm mad at you for letting him think he could fuck a boss. He barely get battle rap pussy. What do you say? He barely get battle rap pussy. I'm not even sure if he could fuck the boss. The boss is, you know what I'm saying, I ain't gonna say blogger. You know what I'm saying? I know she be on Spaces, like Twitter. You know what I'm saying? That's about it. But that was the start. That was the start. After that, I just put the pen down, closed the book, and you know what I'm saying, started to fucking dim the lights. Pause. You know, I don't even know if that's a pause now. But still, it was just like, man, all right, at this point, kick your feet up. Jesus Christ. Eazy's third round, my bad. Eazy's third round. 10 minutes. I don't know if I said that. And Gotti's third round, 16 minutes. And that's with crowd reaction, like I said. Everything is with crowd reaction. 16 minutes. So even if you cut it off for crowd reaction, we're still talking about a first round. And Eazy ain't really have too much, like, as far as like what Gotti had going on. Like I said, Gotti was always too busy talking to the crowd, people around. You know what I'm saying? What we ain't doing too, Gotti, my boy, we are not pandering the crowd for 3-0s. Like, come on, 3-0. Like, he's actually saying 3-0, trying to get the people to say it. And like a few people did say it, but nah, it's not no 3-0, bro. You can cut it out. Like I said, Eazy's first round, even with the 8 minutes, and you possibly take off for crowd reactions and you know what I'm saying, stop at a time, you still only looking at maybe, like, at best, probably 7 minutes, because Eazy didn't have a lot of that, where he wasn't, like, you know what I'm saying, trying to talk to the crowd. Yeah, he does his whole thing with ho, 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 ho. He does that, but you know what I'm saying, there's not nothing where, you know what I'm saying, it bulks up that time. You know what I'm saying? Gotti's 12 minutes, like I said, he's talking to other people. Like I said, he took a nice little second to talk to, but hey man, you don't know nothing. That wasn't fire. Like, shut up, you wear glasses. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that. Then of course, like, yeah, they're actually rapping. Like, there was, like, I guess no time limit. You know what I'm saying? I guess it was like unlimited, I guess. So Eazy's 11 minutes, like I said, even with minus crowd reaction and, you know what I'm saying, things like that, you stop the clock, we still probably looking at go from 11, maybe 9, maybe 9, maybe 10, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Gotti 13 minutes, like 13. So even for him to even match the 10-minute mark somewhere in there, you know what I'm saying, we're talking about there's not that much crowd reaction, because there's nothing that Gotti is saying that's super over explosive in the first 2 rounds for him to have that huge bulk of minute time. You know what I'm saying? Now the third round, like I said, like, by all means, he went fucking ballistic. So I know that 16 could get chopped down because of the crowd reaction, because trust me, there was a lot of that shit, because he was going nuts. So like I said, even Geechi's second round, 13 minutes, even to get him down to 10 minutes, you telling me there was a 3-minute period of fucking crowd reaction? No, that's him talking shit and talking to every fucking body else, and, you know what I'm saying, fucking off. Eazy's third round, 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? You still bring that down. Bring it down to even maybe 9, maybe 8, to like even with his first round. You know what I'm saying? We're still saying he's rapping under the time frame where Geechi is rapping, but Geechi's biggest issue was, you know what I'm saying, like I said, just pandering and talking shit to the crowd, and, you know what I'm saying, fucking off or whatever and shit. But for the most part, how I see it, hey man, look, I got Eazy first 2 rounds, first and the second. You know what I'm saying? Second is definitely for sure. There's nobody who's gonna question that second. There's no reason for you to. Like you can't. There's no denying that. Like, you can't deny that second. You know what I'm saying? Once it come out and you see it, you'll see. You'll understand. And for the most part, with all the predictions everybody is giving out right now, and just basically just going off of just like the prediction is some things, some bars that they're saying, is just, just to put it out there, just to get it out there, just to get it up and get it out there because people want to know, like, hey, what happened? You know what I'm saying? I wrote the shit down. I'm reading everything back. You know what I'm saying? As far as like, not necessarily like what I personally feel like this was that and everything. Like, no, I wrote down what I thought was actually fucking legit and fire. Even when the shit that I thought was kind of like, still wrote that shit down. So, like I said, I got Eazy first and the second. Gotti definitely, there's no debate in that third. And there should be no reason there should be a debate for the second. If anything, okay, it goes down to the first. And like I said, in the first, I don't see Geechi doing nothing outstanding in the first compared to, you know what I'm saying, Eazy opening that motherfucker up. Talking about some, man, you worried about who I'm fucking, and if a nigga did something to me over a female and he ain't dead, that's because I still got the female. Like, open it up with that, bro, that's hard. So, that's my time, man. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy, CL Smooth. Back with another one. You already know. Same back time, same back channel. I'll let your boy.